Hey, hello, how you doing today?
Hi, how you doing? This is Mr. Mike. I'm trying to reach Dazzle.
Oh, I'm Dazzle. What's up? What can I help you with?
I got a party to say that you do readings, right? I got this situation. This bitch of mine, you know, she been ghosting me, and then she come answer the door. One night it was my man walking out the door, telling me, what's up to
What?
Hey, how about that shit?
All right, well, we're going to do a reading on that because that sounds bad.
And then she told me that they ain't do nothing.
They ain't do nothing.
She lying, ain't she?
Well, we're going to figure it out. I'm about to pull out these cards. Let's get into it. All right?
All right.
So,
All right.
sit still. Let me shuffle my deck, and we're going to figure it out. All right. Hello. Are we here? Hello. Let me fix my hat, y'all. Hello, you guys. How you guys doing today? Oh, my God. I didn't even see how this hat looked today. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So let's get into this, y'all. Hello, everybody. It's your girl, dazzledattarot. And I'm back for another Hot Topics. And we're going to try this again because I was not feeling my Hot Topics last night. I am 2 days late, y'all. First of all, let me get this together. You know, because initially I wanted to do it Friday, and then it went to Saturday, and then I had to do a double on Saturday. And then I was going to do it, but for some reason, it's just... I just wasn't feeling the way it needed to feel. So I did my shift this morning, and I'm just ready to just go ahead and get about my day, and let's do this. So without further ado, my name is Dazzle. Welcome to my channel. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, all you have to do is check into my description box. Everything is down there. Okay, so let's get into this. Everything I say is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only until modern science can come up with a mathematical equation that metaphysical science is in fact actual and factual form of science. And any tool of divination is in fact a tool that produces facts. Okay, so until then, everything is all for entertainment purposes and it's all alleged. Yeah. Let's get into it. So, First of all, like I was trying to go over last night, and I'm going over today, is that I need to do some house cleaning. I have some good ideas for my channel, and I just want y'all feedback and how things should go. And if you guys, like certain stuff, if you don't like certain stuff, I also want to talk about moderators, group chats, all types of stuff, right? And like I said, these are ideas, and I was going to sit there and just clip out what I said earlier in the previous, in my last live that I privated. But instead of doing that, I'm going to just say it over again and say it with some bass in my chest, right? So the first thing I want to do before I do hot topics is house cleaning. Okay, so for my new schedule for my channel, if you guys haven't noticed, if you guys been around and things like that, my channel is usually, I do it sporadically, but I'm going to try to be more, do things in a timely fashion, do things on the schedule. So on Monday, it's Conspiracy Monday. Conspiracy Monday is basically, you know what I'm saying, like when I invite a guest, we have this conversation. It could be about anything about conspiracies, and we just talk about it. And then I upload it every Monday, right? And if you would like to talk about new conspiracies, all you have to do is tell me. Or if you want to be a part of Conspiracy Monday, all you have to do is email me. Everything is down in that description box. Or you can go to my IG and check me out over there and just give me an instant message, right? So I'm always open to suggestions about that. And I just want to know if you guys like Conspiracy Monday. On Tuesdays, I'm going to be doing celebrity charm readings. And basically, that's when I use my charms over here. And I just do like intuition-based readings of what I get from the charms from the celebrity. And if you guys like that, if it's a specific celebrity you guys want me to talk about, we can talk about that. And we can, do whatever we want to do with that. And I'm open for suggestions if you guys like it. Okay, on Wednesday is pick a card readings. Okay, I know that some people like it, some people don't. I don't know, but it's like timeless readings, and it's in general. And how that works is that usually I just do 3 piles, and you choose between 1, 2, or 3, and it'll be like a topic, like is your man cheating or something like that. And based on those 3 piles, that's what you're going to choose from, and you'll get the reading from that. Now, it is an in general reading, so it may not resonate with all, but what you do is take what resonates and leaves what don't. Okay, and if you have any suggestions about a topic for pick a card, you guys can let me know. Okay, so then Thursday is going to be live free tarot readings. If you subscribe to my channel, you will get a free mini reading on the live, okay? And if you would like to have an in-depth reading, it's just $5. I'm open for suggestions. I think I need some new mods, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. And on Friday, it's supposed to be hot topics, not Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, I'm supposed to be chilling and just, being messy like my messy ass self. But but that's what Hot Topics is about, all the celebrities. And after I do my Hot Topics, I tend to clip out the reading for particular celebrities, and I tend to upload it so you guys can go right into the reading, right? And I'm open for suggestions for celebrities to talk about. All right. So I want to do more live interactions. I want to have a panel, and I want to do different informative topics like world events, things going on happening in your neighborhood, things going on happening just in general, emotional stuff, mental health, things like that. I want to start doing stuff like that. Okay, and then when I want to talk about moderators, I have old moderators that I've been had on my channel, but I want to get some new moderators to do different things. And if you want to become a moderator, just leave me a comment, or you can put it in the chat, however you want to do it. And what is required is just to repost what I tell you, basically. And that's going to be in the group chat that I'm going to form, right? And you just repost, you can time people out, you can block people, and you have to make a list for when I go live and do my free readings. That means if someone come in for a reading, you put them on a waiting list, and all you have to do is just put their names, copy and paste their names on the list. Right. Later on, I really do kind of want to start paying my mods, but I want to pay them like when I have like, traction coming in. I have like a good rapport and stuff like that. So I want to pay my top mods. Okay. So, and then I want us to be a squad. So I came up with a thought to have a poll to see what squad name that I want. So I'm going to be doing the Dazzlers, right? And then, like I said, I'm going to introduce a group chat. I want 2 group chats, one moderator group chat, and then another group chat for my subscribers. If you guys want to chat with me privately, we can do so on IG. And I think what I'll do for my second group chat is that if you guys do want to learn tarot, we can learn the tarot over there in the group chat, right? And then we can come online and talk mess and do it online too. However y'all want to do it, just give me suggestions. I would like suggestions, okay? And also, I need to have more subscribers and more views. So the way we can do that is that we can share my content. You can share it anywhere. I don't care if it's on a porno site. I don't care if it's on the conspiracy site. I don't care if it's to your grandma. I don't care if you share my content at a funeral. I don't give a damn. Share it, okay? So we can have more views. And then I'll be doing like polls and stuff for the next topic, so it can be more geared to the audience. And also, I'm going to start doing prizes, right? So for every like 50 subs, I'll do like a free tarot deck for the 50th sub. And for every 100 sub, I'm going to do a CASHAPP, right? And I'm thinking about expanding my brand to make sure it, well, I'm actually doing it, but I'm going to go full throttle with it on my IG. Okay, so I already talked about the introduction to tarot part, and I already know my past pitfalls is that I couldn't keep with the schedule of it because it's a lot to type, it's a lot to do because I was doing a whole bunch of stuff like a project. So I'm going to start doing it again, but I need people that would really want to learn it, right? Not just learn it to abuse it. Also, I want to get more interviews with different content creators, okay? So it's just mostly like spiritual interviews, spiritual conversations, probably ghost stories, whatever the case may be. So if you guys are interested in being a mod, all you have to do is put it in the chat or leave it in the comment section if you're going to be on replay. All types of stuff like that. So I'm thinking about doing a lot of stuff for my channel. All right. So since we're here, we're going to do this. I'm going to take this time to take one little break, and we're coming back for hot topics, okay? So let's do this break real quick so we can go back and we can just start hot topics and we can start talking about who we need to talk about, all right? So let's get into it. Okay, now we back. So I had to do one little quick break so we can get to this. Okay, so let's get to it. We're going to talk about hot topics. Hello. If you're coming in, please like my video. So last night you guys had a bit of, what I was going to read for Sukiana. But I'm going to use that as a pre-read, and I'm going to see what Spirit has to say about Sukiana today. So with Sukiana, pretty much she was on Love and Hip Hop, and she broke down crying, and she was talking about how she's becoming this big star because, in fact, her music is starting to sell. She's starting to pick up, so she's becoming more of a celebrity, and they still talk about her past. You know what I'm saying? So basically, she's saying that everybody has done some hoe shit before, and they just need to stop bringing up her past so she can be great, and she can move on, and she can be confident, things like that. But she broke down crying, right? And I'm like, what? Now, here's the issue, though. A lot of fans, were like, we're not buying her tears because they feel like she still does whole stuff. You want us to, treat you different, but you're still acting the same, right? And some of the things that she has done is that she has OnlyFans. She had OnlyFans, and she was throwing up on some ping on the OnlyFans, and she was having sex on the OnlyFans, and she was really throwing up on some ping, and oh my goodness, ugh. But anyway. But they're just saying how she promotes this vulgar, outwardly, overly sexual black female type of person. And, she wants to promote that, but still be treated like a woman with class and dignity and respect. So what I will say is this, before I start this reading, all people should be treated with class, dignity, or respect until they show you otherwise. As in, like, they don't treat you like that, then that's when you treat them like that. But I don't feel like we should just automatically do that. Let ye without sin, throw the first stone. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just like what people used to do, back in the day when they used to sit there. Well, in DC, we used to call them rollers or whatever. So, you would have people, that know that this girl that mess with A, B, and C. So now she's a roller, right? But they don't know it for a fact. They just heard it, right? Or they probably did see it, but they're going to call her that and brand her that for life, right? With her reputation. But whole time, most of the people that's branding her that name ain't no better. Like, half the time, why you sitting here talking about she sucking dick and you sucking dick too? That type of hypocritical stuff, It's just that hers is in the open. But let your sins be in the open, then what? So, honestly, I feel her with that, but I also feel like if you want to become better, then you have to show people you are better. You can't reboot your image and change your image, but still do the same stuff. And then it's like, get mad because people are basically still referring to you as that. So, give me the energy with Sukiana. Give me some energy with Sukiana. And I got all my windows open and my door open because it was nice today. But shoot, it ain't that nice. It's a little cold. I think I might want to put on the sweater or close some of these windows or close some of these doors. But look, come on. So, come on, Sukiana, girl. Give me the energy about Sukiana. What is her energy right now? Why was she crying so hard on Love and Hip Hop about what people think about her and why people won't stop judging her based on her past? What is the energy for? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse for her. I don't know why. And you have the Empress in the back. First of all, here's the problem with Sukiana. This is the 2 cards. That's all I need to know. The problem with Sukiana is the back of this deck is the Empress in the reverse. And right here is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We already know that Sukiana is a mother or whatever. So both the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles is a mother figure. Okay. So the Empress is the Queen of Pentacles is most like a matriarch or whatever, right? And they're usually stable. They have their affairs in order. They have money. And they care about those who they need to care about. They care about family. They care about their friends. They keep it stable. That's what the matriarch does. She's the one who, she's big mama in that way, right? But in the reverse, this woman is concerned about her finances. This woman is actually over concerned about her finances. She is more money hungry than she is concerned about people. So she can be a little miserable. She can feel unstable. Okay? So I think a lot of that crying has to do with her feeling unstable, feeling like she needs money, or she's getting money, but she's more worried about money than what she should be. So that's part of it, right? And when you are more worried about money than what you should be, you will do things for money that you may or may not should do that will affect the people around you, or associated with you. So say, for instance, does she really need to make an OnlyFans? She did it for money. That's something that she really didn't have to do, but she exploited herself, and her boyfriend at the time exploited himself for coin. Now, in the back of this right now, the Empress is in the back, right? So, to be honest with you, the Empress upright is a mother, is abundant. You know, she's on the cusp of abundance and flourishment and fertility. You know, she's all those things, divine feminine. In the reverse, she could be a little cold, unmotherly, you know, not feeling like she's in her divine feminine, not stepping into her divine feminine already. But these are people who could be outright sex workers. Okay? So, to be honest with you, the problem is with Sukiana is that she is a sex worker. You know, I don't care if you call yourself an OnlyFans model, an actor, an actress, or a rapper. The problem is you're a sex worker. So, what is given is I want people to take me seriously, but not only will I be a porn star, I will also act overtly sexual. So therefore, I am a sex worker and things like that, and people are going to bring that up. And then you in a hip-hop sport where females attack other females and knock them down. And also, because of your image, some people who want you to be mainstream will not let you become mainstream unless you're in some stereotypical role. You know, unless like it's a role, it's not gonna be nothing serious. Don't think that you're gonna have some Catherine Zeta-Jones role. No, you're gonna have some role where you might be the baby mama. You might be this person. You know, you're gonna have to choose those stereotypical hood roles, right? But it's just because she branded herself as that. She put herself in that position. This is her profession. She made that her profession. And she made that her image. So you crying about it. But Spirit is saying at the end of the day, that's what you are. I mean, that's what you've been doing. That's what you've been showing. So they can only judge you by what you're showing them. And then I understand with this Eight of Pentacles, she's trying to work towards something. But it's just that it feels like with her world in the reverse, it feels like those cycles aren't ending. She's still in that whole cycle. And she doesn't really want to be in the whole cycle, but she still is because she's doing something that's not allowing her to get past that cycle. You know, she needs to learn a lesson within that. I mean, if you value yourself high. So I think she needs to, for her interpersonal growth, she needs to set the bar higher. Okay. And a lot of it is loving on thyself, right? So I'm going to give her a Nature Spirit Oracle card. Let me move all these tarot decks to the side. I'm going to give her a Nature Spirit Oracle card, and I'm going to give her an Archangel Michael card. We're going to say a prayer, and we're going to move on for her. Okay, so Nature Spirit Oracle. This is it right here. I'm going to use this deck to speak to my spirit guide and to ask my guide, what can you tell Sukiana? What advice would you give Sukiana? If she was listening to this, what advice would you give her? 1, 2, 3. Spirit of air. She had that spirit of air in the back of my deck. The last reading. So now it's in the front. Okay, so spirit of air, right? So I think it meant something. So spirit of air is saying, clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You're being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention. Don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see a situation in a new light. Now, she might have been crying, and she might feel like they won't let her get over her past. But just as well as you own your sexuality, own your past. At the end of the day, say I did do that. You know what I'm saying? I did do that. And this is what I learned from that. And this is how I'm becoming a better person. And then when you learn from it, you have to really see things as they are. What do I do? What do I do as a person? How do I represent myself? I want to be different. I want doors to open. And I understand that certain things, is fun and cool. But when I need to switch it up, like I want to switch it up because don't nobody want that stigma forever. You want to do something different. And I think that she wants to. And I think that a lot of men is starting to kind of sort of disrespect her in a way. And, she doesn't like that because they're literally seeing her as a sex worker. Okay? And even though they may be nice to her, they see her as that. So it's not really cool. And she doesn't like it. So I feel like she needs to breathe, think, have the clarity, speak her mind, but listen to what other people are telling her. Not the ones that are yes men, but the ones who has wisdom and want to actually help her succeed and elevate. Okay? So then the last one would be, come on, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael Oracle. What does Archangel Michael have to tell her? And what prayer should we be giving Sukiana today? 1, 2, 3. Okay, Archangel Michael says, spend more time outdoors. Okay? So the prayer should be, thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. Get grounded. Connect with nature. Listen to your guides. Nature, air, outside. You need to be outside. Okay? Not outside like at the parties, but no, like outside getting your zen on and calming down and having a clear thought, getting grounded, meditating, things like that. Okay? And things are clearing up for her and she is getting opportunities and she needs to just understand that, trust the process and, be ready for the next step. Change that so you can go into a new cycle. All right. So then let's go to the next person. All right. So who we got next? Who I say it was about? We're going to talk about Jaidyn Alexis. Jaidyn Alexis, I already kind of mentioned last night that first of all, I feel like she is bearing the brunt of everything. I feel like she's kind of sort of, it's supposed to be something for her as far as her career and stuff. But it just seems like she has to do all the work. And Blueface is going to be the one bearing the fruits. You see what I'm saying? Picking the fruits that has been worked on and harvested. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like also with Jaidyn Alexis, I told y'all in another reading that, right now is one thing, but he's going to backstab her again. And I kind of feel bad for her or whatever. And I kind of I did see her interview with Jason Lee. And I was like, I've seen the whole thing. And I kind of felt, here's the truth. I feel bad for both. I feel bad for Jaidyn Alexis and Chrisean Rock. But again, I don't feel bad for neither. Because at the end of the day, you do have to be accountable for where you are in life as an adult. You have to be accountable in some type of way. I can't blame everybody for why I still work at McDonald's. Or I can't blame everybody as an adult why I just maxed out on my credit card. Things that you need to be accountable for. Like, I can't blame everybody if I am willingly staying with someone who brings drama to my life. I can't even blame that person. To a certain extent, I have to blame me too. So it's both of them, right? Both of them needs to take some type of accountability about that. Now with Chrisean Rock, she is quote unquote moving on, but she's not. Okay, she's just telling y'all she's moving on. because she also told y'all that she still want to have sex with Blueface and she wants another baby by Blueface. Okay, so she's not really moving on. I want to know, and I'm gonna use another deck. I'm gonna use Haunted House because at the end of the day, he like a funky rash that that's gonna be stuck on her life, and it's like. So, what I want to know is about Jaidyn and Alexis. What's going on with her and Blueface? Like, it kind of feel like her mental. I feel like she overburdened and stressed about some stuff. Like, she's the one that got to go out and get stuff, and he just reaps the benefits and be like, yeah, well, I helped you write the song. Yeah, well, I helped did this and this, that, and the third. But it's like she's the one that did the work. So, let me see. What is coming up for Jaidyn and Alexis? 1, 2, 3. This is the card for disappointment. The Sun card. And the Star. Okay, so to me, what is Spirit saying? This is all for... This is Blueface right here. Okay, so he may not be a fire sign. But look at how his posture is. Do you know what fire energy gives? Fire is all about creative. It's passion. It's enterprise, relationships, right? It's an action sign, right? And you have this man right here, and this is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is all of those things, right? But he knows what direction he wants to take in this and the third. And basically what Spirit is saying is that Jaidyn is taking the lead. I mean, his lead, basically, right? Because he's the dominant one. This is all him. This is all him pushing her. And she is getting there, right? She's going to do it, right? But look at how this woman is like laid on top, you know, just being laid out like that. He's just holding her like that. But if you look really close, this person is a vampire, okay? An energy vampire, you can say that. You can say he is sucking all her abundance. You can say that. But he's a vampire. He's a leech when it comes to women, okay? And he is definitely doing that to her. And basically it's all about his image and about how he looked. Because the King of Wands is all about an image, okay? And sometimes I get him in the reverse. I already know that he has a problem with women because he has a problem with his mama, okay? Boom. A man that can't forgive his mama will never forgive you. Remember that, okay? So these are past disappointments, right? But then you have this. So I feel like she was past disappointed in situations when it came to Blueface, and as far as family, because she considers him as family. But now, right now, things are in the open. Things are more abundant. She felt like, and this kind of sort of look like Stewie. They call her Stewie, which is messed up. She feel like she's taking the spotlight now. So she's moved on from those disappointments and she feels like she's getting a spotlight. But however, it's some things that she's really wishing to happen that's not going to happen in the end. It's a wish fulfillment that's not going to happen. And why? Because she's with this man who is a fucking vampire. If there's any, that's Dracula. That's Dracula face. What is that? Blueface Dracula, whatever. That's Dracula. It's because of this man. Now, she's been investing. She's been doing things. And in the reverse, this is like not reaping the benefits of her harvest the way that she wants to. I kind of already said that, right? So it's like, because he's going to take it, because he's going to suck it all up, you know, like a leech. You know what I'm saying? He's going to try to reap the benefits. So Carlissa, Blueface mama, went after Jaidyn Alexis and said that she was racist or colorist or whatever. Is that in fact true, Jaidyn? Are you colorist, girl? Are you colorist, girl? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. This is not feeling love. This is a no initially. Also, this is the 9 of Cups in the reverse, not getting your way, feeling entitled. And this is the 5 of Swords in the reverse. This is a cyberbullying card. So this says more about his mama than her. She said that because she wasn't feeling loved and getting attention. She said that because she has a lot of self-entitlement going on. Okay, she doesn't feel like things is going her way. She has entitlement issues, his mama. So she decided to be strategic and do this on the internet and cyberbully, and you can't do nothing about it because it's on the internet. What you gonna do, right? She already put it out there, right? So that was her being mean. That was selfish for her. Okay, so she didn't even have to take it like that, right? So we got that going on. So now we're just gonna go ahead to Chrisean Rock real quick, right? So Chrisean Rock and this dude, Lil Mobu, whatever the hell that white boy name is. I mean, I don't know, but and that's not me being whatever, because I don't have a problem with any race. Trust and believe me, I love those who love me. But he's a rapper, and they made that diss song. Are they together, Spirit? Is this a real relationship? Because she had tattooed his name on top of her cootie cat. So is this a real relationship? 1, 2, 3. The Three of Pentacles, they're working together. They're putting their grand support into it. They're working together. Okay? And they're creating memories too, right? So I think that they're working towards it, right? But then it's this right here, the Eight of Cups. This is walking away. And this is the King of Cups in the reverse. Oh, he's a manipulative person. He's an emotional manipulator. He's immature too. So with him, he would have outbursts as well. Okay? He's immature. But this is just for the time being. I think somebody's going to walk away from that prize pig right here. If you see it, it's literally a prize pig. And it's the Eight of Cups, and she's walking away. So I don't feel like that situation is long lasting at all. Okay. And when it's over, when he gets mad, he's going to talk about her too. Okay. So then let's go ahead and put, well, some things coming up for her. Is there some things? What can we see with Chrisean Rock real quick? What's coming up for Chrisean Rock in the next 3 months? Because I want to know what's in the next 3 months what's coming up. If you can tell me anything, Spirit. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, shit. It's about that dude. Well, somebody's the King of Cups. The King of Cups popped back up again in the reverse, right? So that is an emotionally immature man, or it could be emotionally manipulative, someone who's not really thinking about your feelings, right? The Two of Cups in the reverse, the ending of a partnership or ending of a relationship, whatever the case may be, whatever partnership she had within the next 3 months. And then there's a thing of, you can be, this is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It can be like, oh, you got to worry about what you invested your money in because it might not be lucrative and you may not get your money back or what you needed to get from it. Or it can be an opportunity that you were supposed to have, you was promised and it's missed. Or it can be a loss of money or loss of opportunity. So it's something about a partnership that she was in. So within the next 3 months, that's going to happen. Okay, this is the Ten of Pentacles, though. But maybe it can be, the Ten of Pentacles is still money, though. So this is still her making money, but it's just that with a particular person, she's going to cut off associateship or friendship, partnership, whatever the case may be. So maybe that's something that we're going to know about. Oh, wow, secret, being somebody was doing some past sneaky behaviors, okay? So we're going to know about some sneaky stuff somebody was doing, and it's probably a guy. Okay, so I don't know if it's that guy that she's currently with or Blueface. Okay, so we're going to hear about a loss of money somewhere, a loss of opportunity somewhere, something like that. All right, so let's get into the next one. So Ice Spice and Latto. First of all, let's give Ice Spice and Latto. So, for real, Ice Spice and Latto, I never really paid attention to their beef because I thought it was manufactured. So, let's just ask for real, is Ice Spice and Latto's beef manufactured? Because there was no reason why they had to be. Because the last time I checked, I guess it was a guy from my pre-reading. It was the King of Pentacles that popped up last time in my reading last night. And I was asking, why was Ice Spice going after Latto? And the King of Pentacles popped up. So I feel like she's being funded or she's being told by somebody. You know, there's somebody behind her. So is this beef manufactured on purpose with Ice Spice and Latto? 1, 2, 3. The Five of Wands is a conflict, but it's more than 2 people in this conflict. So it's more than 2 people in this situation. And I feel like the person is somebody that has mood swings, emotional outbursts, things like that going on, right? Or it can be someone from the past who assisted to help. Then it's the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles has something to do with it. And then it's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so Ice Spice is not a queen yet. So what I say is this is because of a past conflict. It's because of this Queen of Pentacles. And it's because of this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody told her, this Queen of Pentacles was like, do this for me and this, that, and third. Okay, so what it really sounds like is, let me just stop playing. What it really sounds like is Nicki Minaj was co-signing her and stuff like that, right? So this is for Ice Spice, and this is Ice Spice. Look at her. That's the Nine of Pentacles. That talks about being independent, having your own money and everything else like that. You're just doing your own thing. You're able to take care of yourself. This is Ice Spice rising up. But it's because of this Queen of Pentacles. Because there was a conflict. Okay? And it has more to do with somebody who wanted to help and tend to sometimes have a little emotional outbursts, or could be emotionally immature sometimes. So I feel like there's a woman who helped her. Okay. So, but then there was the King of Pentacles too. So maybe that was her label, and then it's also a woman. Right? Because it was the king last time and it's the queen this time. So it got something to do with that. But they definitely got her iced out. Okay, so I feel like the beef is manufactured. Okay, and it has more to do with someone else beefing than it is her beefing. Wow. And on that note, what's the point? Shit. That means that both of them is going back. And then Latto is more vocal, you know, than Ice Spice is doing, you know, shade, but Latto is doing stuff too. So who's gonna win this beef, or do anybody care? So is Latto gonna win this beef? 1, 2, 3. Is Ice Spice gonna win this beef? 1, 2, 3. So this is funny because they kind of feel like some type of thing. So with Latto, this is her releasing the burden. Okay, so this is her releasing the burden because she was burdened with something. And the back of this is taking a risk. I wouldn't be surprised if Latto go ahead. Maybe it can be a diss track. Maybe it can be her just taking a risk and just saying how she feels for real and being direct each time. But she's releasing that burden. But the problem is when you go over to Ice Spice, it's so funny because Ice Spice has a burden in the back of this. But Ice Spice is not going to find any more value in this. This is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So she's not going to find value in this beef. But this is her having a burden in the back. So again, someone did put her up to beefing with Latto, and that's her burden. But Latto is releasing one, and she's still carrying one. So if I'm just going to choose, Latto is the one that's going to come out better off than Ice Spice when it comes to this beef. Ice Spice isn't going to end Latto or nothing like that because it's not benefiting Ice Spice after a while. So I kind of give it to Latto based on that. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Tasha K and just the beefing of it all. So if you guys are into YouTubers and content creators, then you guys kind of know who Tasha K is. Y'all already know that. So Tasha K went to court with Cardi B, lost. $4 million, tried to file bankrupt. Now she still owed $4 million plus interest. And her bankruptcy paperwork document, I guess, was on Pacer. And another YouTuber, content creator, was going to post it, was going to talk about it, because she's always talking about the case. And her name is Sweet Pea Diaries. She was going to drop the documents, but and the documents actually include bank statements, cash apps, etc. And basically, Tasha K ended up getting tipped off by what she was going to do, because I guess she said she was going to do it. So what ended up happening is Couture Bay, out of nowhere, drops the documents first, from what I know, right? And basically, then AT2 interviews Couture Bay about it, and then they were saying little stuff about Sweet Pea Diaries, right? Well, apparently, AT2 and Sweet Pea Diaries had been into it before, but they squashed it. It was honest. But then, come to find out, AT2, after squashing beef, was over behind his paywall talking mess about Sweet Pea Diaries, right? So now I'm starting to feel like, and Sweet Pea was kind of saying that y'all was, doing Tasha K dirty work. And I kind of want to know, does Tasha K really have people doing her dirty work, such as the AT2, not Sweet Pea, Couture Bay, Jovi Beauty, and things like that. So I'm gonna use this this Wonderland of Tarot again, and ask straight up: did Tasha K use Couture Bay to do her dirty work? Because Couture Bay said she did it on her own, and she's not in her payroll. Because why are you so concerned about Tasha K's CASHAPP statements and bank statements and stuff like that, unless you had something to do with it, right? So why is she so concerned? Is she getting paid by Tasha K? I'm gonna just say yes or no. Is she getting paid by Tasha K to go against anybody that goes against her, as far as smaller content creators? 1, 2, 3. The Six of Pentacles, yes, she's getting paid in something, some type of way, some way, shape, or form. Six of Pentacles is someone giving to someone else. Okay, so I would say there's a chance that yes. And the Hierophant is in reverse. This is usually traditional. This is following the rules. In the reverse, this is you can be a rebel operating outside the norm or tradition, inappropriate. So yes, I do feel like she is one of Tasha K's people who, defend her, and Tasha K may give her whatever opportunity or whatever money or opportunity. Okay, so she's giving her something. There's a gift there, a gift of something. So what about AT2? Is AT2 getting anything from Tasha K, or is he going to get acknowledgement? What's going on? Like, is he on the payroll or whatever? What's going on? Is Tasha K giving him anything? 1, 2, 3. The Five of Pentacles is in the reverse. This is a come up for AT2. AT2 wants to come up, but okay. I don't really think Tasha K gives him anything. I had to pause myself. The Three of Wands in the reverse, I do everything for you, and I don't get what I get for you in return. So it's more so like he does things, and the Eight of Pentacles is working towards. So I think he does things, and I do think, he does it for a reason, but he wants to get on Tasha K's good side, and he's hoping that Tasha K can help him out as he is basically working towards his goals with his YouTube channel. So if Tasha K offered him money right now, he would take it. But I don't feel like the reciprocity is there. I feel like out of anything, he would like that probably, and that's no tea, no shade to AT2. So I mean, at the end of the day, motherfuckers broke. Shit, if I'm Team Tasha, or if I talk in your favor, I mean, shit, I would. If you was gonna give me $300 or something, that'd be nice. I mean, shit. Well, shit, that's what that was. So I was kind of curious about that because I'm like, and then it like strayed off to Sweet Pea versus AT2 again, and then Donat got into it, and then it just strayed off to something else, right? So then, I mean, it just became a mess. So you got that going on, but yes, Tasha K does have people, that get incentives or get some type of opportunity or some type of whatever for talking in her favor. Okay, and going after people that is going after her, that is on the same subscriber count or lesser, whatever the case may be. She got minions a little bit. She do got minions, but that's neither here or there. I mean, hey, I ain't got no dog in the fight. But look, let's talk about somebody else who got some minions. So apparently, let's talk about Jaguar Wright. Okay, so Jaguar Wright claims that she is taking back her stimulus package, okay, pertaining to Tasha K, Storm Monroe, Sean Davy Way, Official King Payne, Donat, and etc. Will only be giving interviews to her team of mods turned content creators, such as Ayasha Leche, such as King Ka, such as Kimmy. She lost her main channel with over 20K subscribers because Danny or whoever else struck her channel, because they've been having this cat and mouse game or whatever type of game they've been having, and it's this type of beef sick game. Okay, vows to get her new channel to 50K by December. The channel is currently at, I forgot, but it ain't 50K, right? I think she's getting to 1,000, maybe she's at 1,000, but yeah, go ahead, keep growing. She vows to have 40 operating platforms, forming a mod squad. Oh, okay, she wants 40 operating platforms. So before we get to the next part, let's keep going. She wants to form a mod squad focused on only striking channels, which is being vicious, kind of like gang-ish. But okay, but I'm not judging. Change WC. Okay, so we'll be reforming and relaunching Philadelphia Network again. Even though that Sean Davy Way reported it to the IRS as the Better Business Bureau, whatever they reported it to, and pretty much they can't use that. Okay. Also, she changed the WCW acronym because another CC named Pam has legally taken the name and started a group helping women. Okay? So let's get into this. So the first thing is mods turned content creators. Now, I've been on Ayasha's live before. That's a mod of hers. And I was just congratulating her on having her being a new content creator. And for real, like I told her, and like I feel like with everybody else, I enjoy content creators. I like new content creators. I like fresh ideas. I like fresh perspectives, right? So when I got on her channel and stuff, I said, it's not fair for me to judge her because of Jaguar. So let me see what she's about, because I give people chances like that because I want people to give me a chance like that. And that's in real life and that's online too. So when I came to her nice. I didn't come to her with any malice. And, basically I was asking her, like, what she like to do. She said she likes hair and she likes skincare and she's spiritual and things like that, right? So I'm like, okay, well, and then I looked through her channel. I'm like, her baby got some long hair, okay. So she can actually use that to her benefit and create a channel directed towards things like that. She can, create her own soaps, create her own lotions, skin products, or she can do reviews on different type of natural stuff, talk about how she takes care of her hair, talk about different topics, talk about spiritual stuff, things like that. I wanted to see her, right? So that's what I was really giving. And I even offered her to come online for one of my Conspiracy Mondays, which was actually pre-recorded. So it's not like I was going to have you on a live, disrespecting you or anything like that. It wasn't going to be like that. Again, Conspiracy Mondays is about conspiracy and conspiracy only. So we're talking about anything from 3D meat to new galaxies and what's on the galaxies, right? So it could have been anything. So I was talking to her about that, but then I kind of noticed, and that's even with King Kai and everybody else, it seemed like when Jaguar Wright mods form their channels, like they're not really in the creative bag with their channel in a way, because they're not doing those creative things. Like, how you tweak your channel, how you do this, how you come up with new ideas and execute them and things like that. Now, I've seen her have conversations with other people besides Jaguar, but Jaguar Wright always comes to their channel, right? So in a way, it's almost like Jaguar's carrying their channel. So people are coming in droves to see her. But it's like, mind you, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my channel. It doesn't matter to me how many people. Me personally, this is a little bit of a goal of mine that I want it to be, bigger than what it is. But I just got this goal because, to be honest, as long as I got clientele, I don't need everybody to see my videos, to be honest. As long as if I get 2 views, if I at least get 1 client from the 2, I'm good. So within that week, I should have 3 clients. Okay. So, and I'm good with that. And that tends to happen. So I end up getting clients. So that's where my money really comes from. Clients. And they can be from a video that I did 2 years ago that they found interesting and they want to get a reading done for me. That's how that works. So the way I get my money is not the way everybody else get their money. But I can also be monetized. I also get CASHAPPs and all types of stuff like that. So I said, well, let me expand it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be cool. So I'm not knocking nobody. And for the most part, they do have a lot of views, but the views are more than the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like, are they there for Jag or are they there for you? And I do kind of want them to be there for you too, because I'm not going to lie, I did a pre-reading for both of them. And I kind of see their potential and stuff. And I just want them to really just show their creative side. And that's no tea, no shade. Like, I just want them to grow, and Jaguar can still come on their channel. That's their friend. So that's cool too. But I just want them to grow and stuff. Like, I know King Kai, I keep saying this, but King Kai, we already know King Kai is into anime. Why? Because King Kai is a Dragon Ball Z character. Shit. He got a little small planet that freaking Lord Beerus blew up because they was playing the video game and he lost. And instead of King Kai forming the planet in the right size, he kept it at a nice little size, right? And so he has a Carter. He goes around the planet and stuff like that. And Goku goes on the planet to work out and train, right? So we already know King Kai is pretty much a Kai that's like, it's all about consciousness and it's all about cosmic awareness and stuff, and they're underneath a Lord Beerus, you know what I'm saying? That's the god of destruction. So in the way that he talks, his voice will be good in a voiceover for, reviewing and giving your opinion about, anime, manga, what is it called? Manga, whatever the case may be, like a series and stuff like that. People really get paid to talk about comics and freaking anime on YouTube. They get so many subscribers. And I'm like, he should be doing that instead of, he can still talk to Jaguar and Jaguar can come on his channel, come on her channel. But there's a big space for that. And I'm like, I know he liked that type of stuff. He looked like he liked that type of stuff. He looked like he liked freaking Naruto and stuff. Shit, he could be doing stuff like that. But I'm like, all this potential, and y'all got these platforms. And y'all should be starting to reach out and branch out to different audiences and stuff instead of just Jaguar audience, because y'all got a lot of stuff. Y'all got a lot to offer. That's the only thing I'm saying with that. Now, my issue is, I did a pre-reading on them, and they really do look up to Jaguar, but they have made their channel all about her in a way. So it has to be her on it. Almost But I'm like, how come they're not doing what they want to do for their channel? So then I kind of did the reading and kind of feel like they're doing what they want to do. So maybe it's just me wanting them to do something that they don't want to do. So maybe they do want to do this beefing and stuff like that. So when it comes to her mods, her main mods that have channels that she's on, do they really want to be in Jaguar's beef, or do they want to really start creating their own content? Like that's outside of Jaguar and it's really just about them and what they like to do in their creative, expression coming to real life, So, 1, 2, 3. And to be honest with you, Ayasha sounds zen. She sounds like she doesn't like a lot of drama, even though she could be in some due to YouTube. But it seems like she wants to be cool and mellow. So let's see. They do want a transformation, okay? And they are seeking balance. They're trying to juggle what they want and what another person wants, okay? They do feel like when they're with Jaguar, they feel like they're coming out the code. So maybe they've been had like channels, or maybe they've been wanting to have channels, but they wasn't being seen until they got the assistance of her. Okay, and the Page of Wands is in the reverse. I feel like they are creative, but however, a young person with creativity and action, enterprise, relationship, and passion has no bounds. But for some reason with them, they have a ceiling of how far their creativity can go. So to me, I kind of feel like, so it's like what they want to produce, they can't produce. And to be honest with y'all, I just want y'all to know, like, when you are doing what you like creatively, it's not about how many views you get. It's not about how many comments you get. It's about if you're enjoying what you're doing. Like, I enjoy doing certain stuff. This is my hobby. I have a job, but this is my hobby that tend to make me money. You know what I'm saying? But it's making me money because I'm enjoying my hobby and I'm producing. So I feel like they got to understand that, what that is. So I feel like they're following the authority figure. So they're following the leader. Okay. But it's okay because I understand that, Jaguar technically is their leader if they are her mods, right? But I do feel like there's a thing of wanting to do what I want to do and wanting to do what Jaguar wants to do. So let me try to balance, or let me try to juggle what I want and what Jaguar wants. So I mean, that's not a bad reading, y'all. See? But let's see. So will she get her channel to 50K by December? 1, 2, 3. Balance. There's a balance. The 9 of Cups is in a reverse in the back though. So that's not getting what you want. It's not being lucky, but here's trying to juggle. Now here's the other thing, if you really want your channel to get to 50K, instead of just using it on different platforms and telling them to come over, there's no telling if they're going to come over and subscribe, right? Because the stuff is on somebody else's channel almost. So I don't know. So maybe this is juggling 2 different things. So maybe she needs to stick to the one channel and grow it, right? Transformation and strength. This is her trying to take on the she's trying to take it on. She's going to try to take it all on, right? So this is her. This is her going after her creative ventures. And this is her saying that, look, I can do it. I can do it. I'm a pro at this, So we should see. But, just try not to juggle so many channels at once, because your main focus should be your channel. So try to do that. So let's see. She says she wants 40 operating platforms. 40 operating platforms. Will that happen? Will 40 different people devote their channel solely to Jaguar? 1, 2, 3. The Eight of Wands coming together, movement. They're gonna try. They might try, and this is what, because they want to come up too. But then there's a problem. There's a ceiling to this creativity. I always say that there's a ceiling to that creativity. So, unless it'll be like, say for instance, she's on those two channels, then they get to like 3,000. Then she moves to the new channel, and then they get to like 2,000. But then you have to worry about the channels that you were previously on, because you were carrying their channel. So, would that be too much for her? Would that work out well? She's gonna try to do it though. She really is. 1, 2, 3. Would that be too much for her though? The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. She's not gonna. That's the problem. Sowing too many seeds, okay, and not reaping the benefits of the seeds that were sown. So, you might gotta. You're gonna try, but you might have to. With that, you gotta look into that a little bit more. To me personally, like I said, I don't truly hate Jaguars. Just certain things that throw me all the way left. But to be honest with you, if you really want to really grow some channels, stick with the mods that you want to grow for a long time. I don't know about 40, but try to just do them. I don't know about 40. But then she's trying to make a mod squad solely focused on striking channels so she can. What's the point of doing that? Because before I put in my opinion, I just want to know what's the point. 1, 2, 3. What's the point? The Hermit. Because she wants to isolate. She's not really... Okay, this is her being closed-minded. So she wants to isolate the Ace of Wands, a new creative venture. And this is her over worrying about it. Okay. She wants to isolate the viewership. Okay. And it goes back to her saying that she wants to take back her stimulus package. But see, the problem is if you start striking people's channels, it's not really going to make their viewers like you more, because they're hate watching you. So they're going to their favorite person to watch you. So that don't mean they're going to watch people that you like, But this is her grandiose plan. But see, it's really to relieve her stress and anxiety. So I kind of think that they get to her. But overall, it's just chaotic in a way. So that's what she wants to cause chaos. This is cyberbullying. And this isn't really getting anywhere. Really. Cyberbullying on both parts, if you want to say it like that, if you want to be fair. But you already know, like, should anybody be investing into Philadelphia Network when it comes back? If it comes back out. Anything about Philadelphia Network, should they invest? And one reading said no, but she said she's going to reboot it. If she reboots it, should people invest? One. This is a new idea. This might be a truth. This time, if she reboots it, she'll try to pretty much have a team that will really work with each other with the temperance. So a fresh team that will work and be symbiotic, and it'll be a symbiotic relationship between her and her team and Philadelphia and the viewer. So symbiotic give and take, because initially at some point people were giving to Philadelphia and Philadelphia was not producing anything. So at that point it was a scam. But if you reboot the network and you actually have content on it, and then it'll be symbiotic. And this time, honestly, there's a thing of so this is a good idea. But then it's the Six of Swords. This is getting out the word. This is going from a place of chaos to a place of peace, internet, communication. And then it's still, maybe it's a strategy, but then there's still someone being sneaky. So I feel like it started with a good finish, but then it ends fucked up again. So then it's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, that solid, stable offer doesn't come through. So it's something that's supposed to be there that won't come through again. So if you guys are going to be donating to her, I mean, the bravado, the communication is there. And I do think people are going to be willing to work with her. But then it's something that does not come through. So I don't know what that is, but it just feel like that. So hopefully I'm not, like I said, I'm trying to be positive, but I don't know if you want to do that right now. I think that the idea and the blueprint and the reboot, you guys need to really like think about, go through, maybe it'll take a minute. Don't rush. And I don't know if you're rushing on that. It might not be this year. It may not be next year, but I feel like you could do it. Because I think you're honest about doing it. You really do want to launch it, but it's just something that's not, it's something that's not going to come through that I don't like. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do a Nature Spirit Oracle card for Jaguar Right. So, Jaguar Right. What does the Native Spirit Oracle card? 1 and 2, Jaguar Right. 1, 2, 3. Medicine Woman, Medicine Man. Okay, how did that come out? Okay. Medicine Woman, Medicine Man. I like to read on it. So it says, profound inner and outer healing is occurring. You're a natural healer. You're on the mend, and or a situation is being resolved. Have faith that it's happening. You are a sacred healer. You are a medicine woman / medicine man of the soul. So when you are not practicing in dark, your lighter attributes is that you really are a healer. You are a storyteller. And basically, you need to have faith that things will work itself out. No matter how it ends, it works itself out in the ending, And there's a reason why it happens the way it happens. And hey, you just have to give it to God, right? So then, I'm going to give you a Archangel Michael Oracle card. And this should be a prayer that maybe you can tell yourself, hey, but you don't have to listen to me. Cool. But, okay. And I kind of told Ayasha that Jaguar Ray has a female spirit guide. That represents itself as female. Because, spirit is interchangeable. They're not human. It's interchangeable. It can represent itself as a woman or a male, And mine gives masculine energy, male. Okay, so let's see. What does Archangel Michael want to tell Jaguar Right? What is a message? What is a prayer? Give Jaguar Right a prayer. 1, 2, 3. Pay attention to your dreams. And that's what Archangel Michael wants to tell you. Pay attention to your dreams. Your prayer should be, thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this. And when you say understand this, say what you need to understand on the spiritual level and give me guidance. Okay? So, in the back of this, it says, Archangel Michael is telling you that you created this situation and you have the power to change it. Okay? So, you created the situation. You have a power to change it. And your prayer should be also, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. Okay, so that's what I got for Jaguar, right? So here you go. I'm at the end of this. So if you guys is coming in at the end, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to be back because I do have some more content for Conspiracy Monday. And it's every Monday at 8 p.m. And I do have some more content to make for the other days as well. So I love y'all for real. And I am gone. Peace. Love you.